Salut mes amis, c'est Bonjour Brigitte ici. I hope you're doing well and having a great day. J'espère que vous passez une bonne journée. Oui, and I also hope you're having a great summer, an excellent été. J'espère que vous passez un bon été. Oui, and so I am so excited to come to you today with my Facebook Live, which is going to be, oops, I hope it's not too dark, there we go, which is going to be focusing on drinks in French, en français. So this is going to be a really fun one because, of course, when we travel to a French-speaking country or region, whether that's Canada, in Quebec, or France, Belgique, Maroc, Morocco, Tahiti, Senegal, of course, we're going to want to stay hydrated and make sure we have something to drink. Oui, and so if you want to say to drink in French, en français, the verb would be boire. 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 Oui, and so to put that into use, you would have to conjugate it. So that is something that you can learn in my French community. If you do want to learn that, comment French below and I'll reach out for some simple tips and tricks. Oui, but for today, we're just going to learn the names of some drinks so that way you can be prepared. Oui, and if you want to take it to the next level, learn how to conjugate, you can absolutely do that as well by joining my community. Oui, and so if you want to say a drink in French, en français, it'd be une boisson. Une boisson. Une boisson. Oui, and so mes amis, let's say that together on the count of 3, 2, 1. Une boisson. Une boisson. Très bien, mes amis. Excellent. C'est parfait. It was perfect. It is perfect. Oui. If I'm going to say it was perfect, it would be c'était parfait. Oui. And so now for the first drink, I think this is going to be a favorite of everyone's. If you want to say some water in French, en français, it would be de l'eau. De l'eau. De l'eau. Oui. Again, if you wish to say some water in French, en français, it would be de l'eau. De l'eau. Oui. And so, mes amis, let's say that one together on the count of 3, 2, 1. De l'eau. De l'eau. Excellent. Bonjour, Madame Judith. Comment ça va? Oui, Judith, you should tell everyone how your trip was to Paris. Oui, so mes amis, for those that don't know, Madame Judith is one of my amazing students. She was recently in Paris, and she had the best time. And so, Madame Judith, if you want to comment below, that would be awesome. Oui, and maybe next week we can have you as a special guest as well. Oui, and so, mes amis, some water en français would be de l'eau. So let's say that together, 3, 2, 1. De l'eau. De l'eau. Très bien, très bien. And so, the next drink we're going to do, numéro 2, this is also a favorite. Oui, and this is going to be du café. Du café. Du café. And that is going to be some coffee. Some coffee. Oui. So if you wish to say some coffee in French, en français, it would be du café. Du café. Oui. And so mes amis, let's say that together. Du café, some coffee, on the count of 3, 2, 1. Du café. Du café. Oui, très bien mes amis, excellent, c'était magnifique. It's magnificent, oui. Madame Judith, comment ça va? How are you? Oui, my connection's a little bit slow, so I probably won't be able to see your comments until after the live, but I'll absolutely respond. Wait. And so, let's go, mes amis, to the troisième, the third drink, which isn't really so much of a drink, but it's more something that you would add to your drink. Oui. And so, this is going to be, let me see if I have it here. Exactement, oui. So if you want to say some cream in French, en français, it would be de la crème. De la crème. De la crème. Wait. Again, if you wish to say some cream in French, en français, it'd be de la crème. De la crème. Oui. And so of course this is a powdered coffee creamer. I accidentally ran out of fresh cream, so I couldn't bring that onto the camera today, but cream. So obviously when you ask for cream, usually it will be fresh liquid format. So this is just for an example. So let's say that together, mes amis, some cream on the count of 3, 2, 1. De la crème. De la crème. Bonjour, Madame Carla, comment ça va? Oui, comment below, Madame Carla, how are you doing? Oui. And so that would be a drink. Those are 3. And then, of course, if you want to have a drink, you probably want, well, it's a hot drink like the ones I showed, mainly the coffee one. Actually, let me go to the 4th drink, which is going to be here, which is going to be some tea. Some tea. Oui. So if you want to say some tea in French, en français, it'd be du thé. Du thé. Du thé. Oui, and that would be some tea. So you can see here I have my favorite, Earl Grey. It's wonderful. Say formidable. I really do love it. Very relaxing. Helps you wake up in the morning. Oui. So if you want to say some tea in French en français, let's say it together, mes amis. 3, 2, 1. Du thé. Du thé. Du thé. Oui, très bien, mes amis. Excellent, excellent. C'était super. And then, of course, the drinks I've chosen, even though today is very hot, it fait très chaud, the drinks I have chosen are really more like hot drinks. Oui. And so, usually in the hot drink, you would put those in a mug. In a mug. Oui. And so, if you want to say a mug in French en français, it'd be une tasse. Une tasse. Une tasse. Again, if you wish to say mug in French, en français, it'd be une tasse. Une tasse. Wait. So let's say that together, mes amis. 3, 2, 1. Une tasse. Une tasse. Excellent, parfait. Oui, Carla, quelle est la température en Californie? What's the temperature in California? Est-ce qu'il fait chaud? Is it very hot there? Oui. Très bien, très bien. So, mes amis, the last drink I'm going to do is going to be some wine and some beer. So I don't have examples for that, but you can just imagine, oui. So if you want to say some wine in French en français, it would be du vin. Du vin. Du vin. Again, if you wish to say some wine in French en français, it'd be du vin. Du vin. So let's say that together, mes amis. 3, 2, 1. Du vin. Du vin. Excellent. And last but not least, we are going to say some beer in French, en français, which is going to be de la bière. De la bière. De la bière. Oui. And so let's say that together, mes amis. Some beer. 3, 2, 1. De la bière. Some beer. Excellent, mes amis. So let me review. So we had some water, which was de l'eau. We had some coffee, which was du café. Then we had some cream, which was de la crème. Then we had some tea, which was du thé. Oui. Then we had a mug, which was une tasse. And then we had some wine and some beer, so it's du vin and de la bière. Très bien, mes amis. Excellent, excellent. So reviewed those, very helpful. If you do want to learn how to order in a full sentence, how to have a conversation in a restaurant, comment French below, and I'll reach out to make you a strategy to get you there, speaking conversationally. But in any case, mes amis, I just wanted to say that right now we have 2 trips on a de voyage. Wait. The first trip is to Morocco, Maroc in November. You've probably heard of it. The last day to sign up is September 12th, le 12 septembre. Wait. So we're going to be heading from Marrakech to the Sahara Desert. It's going to be a 9-day trip. Wait. And you're going to have the opportunity to speak French every day while experiencing the amazing Moroccan culture. So that sounds good to you? Comment Morocco below. I'll send over the details. Oui. And then, if you wanted to do a trip that's more farther out, like for next spring, we are heading to the south of France in May 2026. 2026? Oui. And we're going to be visiting Nice and Aix-en-Provence. So I did this trip this past April with some of my students. It was wonderful. Everyone had such an amazing time. It was so much fun. C'était très amusant. And so we're gonna do it again, first week of May 2026. So if you want to visit the south of France with us, again, speak French every day, have an amazing local tour guide, which would be Madame Sylvie, go ahead, comment South of France below, South of France, and I'll send you the details. Wait, you'll see the beautiful Mediterranean and then the amazing region of Provence. Wait, and that one again is farther out. Oui, and so mes amis, again, we have Morocco in November, and then the south of France in May 2026. And so mes amis, I'm gonna let you go, but it was such a pleasure, absolute pleasure to be on the Facebook Live with you today. If you have any questions, comments, please write below. I will personally respond. Oui, and then I'll see you next week at the same time, maybe a different place. And so, merci beaucoup mes amis, à très bientôt. Merci, bonne journée, au revoir.